I have noticed a little bit of weirdness the last few weeks with my Heath kit most accurate clock. As you can see, it's just coming up on 1925, and yet the radio there, which syncs to the NTP server, is showing 28 minutes, and it agrees with the clock on my computer and with my watch. The Heath kit most accurate clock can only be set by tuning in WWV. There's no way to manually set this clock. It has to decode 3 consecutive minutes of the data that's transmitted each second over the period of the minute, showing time and everything for the time code. It needs 3 consecutive minutes error-free decoding in order to set itself. And if it goes 24 hours without synchronizing with WWV, this last digit here, the 10th seconds, goes dim to show you that it hasn't synced. And it's right now showing exactly 3 minutes slow. Not 1 or 2 seconds off, which you would expect reasonably if the clock hadn't synced in a while and it was just running on its own. It might be 1 or 2 seconds out. But it is exactly running 3 minutes slow now, and it has been that way all day today since it last synchronized. Up here on this display, it tunes WWV at 5, 10, and 15 megahertz. It just scans through them to get a good signal. It's connected to the outside shortwave antenna, and it shows that it has synced within the last 24 hours because the 10th of a second is full brightness. Now, this clock I've been running for years. I've never had any problem with the thing being out, and the days where the signals were very, very weak, the propagation was very poor, it might go a day or two with the tenths dimmed because it hasn't been able to sync, but it would never drift more than 1 or 2 seconds off of the actual time in a couple of days. Now here, it's actually 3 minutes exactly, as though it got the wrong time code from WWV. Now I've noticed this a couple of times in the last few weeks, 1 or 2 minutes exactly out. Today I noticed it was 3 minutes out. And so I'm just wondering if anybody else has ever heard of anything like this with the time code that WWV sends out. I think I'm going to send an email to WWV with a reception report and see if they can explain what might be happening here. I don't know if it's possible for this most accurate clock to get an error in the decoding of the time code and yet still set its time. I don't know if it is possible, but it's exactly, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it here. I'll turn it up again. It's coming up on 15:31 local time, which should be 19:31. See, and it's exactly 3 minutes slow, as though it got the wrong time code. Anyways, I just found this interesting. I thought you might want to have a look and see if anybody's heard anything like this about WWV sending accidentally the wrong time code.